Okay, so you're interested in predictor first?
Yep.
Yep.
Why predictor?
Predictor
Predictor
is
is great.
Okay, I think both both of both of these things are signs, right? If 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 a tone is a symptom, it's a type of sign. If a tone is a predictor, it's a type of sign. But I think symptom usually implies a negative underlying cause. It's a sign of something negative. That is, I have I have a raised temperature. That's a symptom of my fever, of my illness. Um, Whereas predictor is about a different kind of relationship. It's not showing us a sign of some underlying problem. It's showing us a sign of some predictable future course of events. So rather than it being pointing in the direction of something that already exists, it's pointing into the future. So relationship success um, is something that we anticipate or we hope will happen in the future. It's a positive thing. Predictor is better.
so
Whereas way of speaking, the tone of voice is a better predictor of relationship success. What they're saying is that the tone of voice works as a kind of measurable sign of a future success. It's a measurable prediction. It's a way that you sometimes write scientifically. You say that for example, um, success in exams is an early predictor of higher earning potential.
so it's
Or
a
It's a
you
predictor
predictor
of
of
perfect.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So that success or that earlier thing predicts some later pattern that has been sort of scientifically
Uh,
identified.
so
So
perfect.
It's
perfect.
hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas symptom is very much about there's an underlying cause that already exists. It's a disease.
Perfect.
Perfect.
So
So
it
it
is
is
an
an
underlying
underlying
cause,
cause,
for
for
example,
example,
underlying
underlying
cause
cause
of a
of a
disease or
disease or
something,
something,
but
but
predictor
predictor
is
is
predict
predict
that
that
this
this
will
will
happen.
happen.
Okay,
Okay,
I
I
got it.
got it.
Yeah, and I think that because it's treated positively, it's a better predictor. Whereas a symptom is almost never treated in positive terms. You might say that a particular symptom is a better predictor of ongoing illness. So talking about if someone has this symptom, it shows that they're going to keep having this problem in their disease.
So
So
okay,
okay, this.
No, you wouldn't say that. You would say that that would be a good predictor of success in your
Oh, that's
studies, but
amazing.
you would say it could be a symptom of underlying anxiety.
Oh, that's a great example.
So
So
it
it
could
could
be
be a predictor of
a
the.
sign of something bad, or it could be a sign of something in the future that's good. All
Okay.
right.
So yeah, the predictor of. So can you repeat your previous sentence again? It can be a predictor of getting my master in 1 year. Is it like that?
So, studying 12 hours a day is a reliable predictor of success in your program of study. But you could also say studying for 12 hours a day may be a symptom of anxiety
Symptom. That's an amazing
because
sentence.
most people can't concentrate for more than 4 or 5 hours a day. So if you're studying for 12 hours, it might be because you're really upset.
Yeah, you're right. So this. So what people.
I think transfer means yes, it's a similar meaning because it can mean carrying from one place to another. But transfer implies that it's successful. That is, your attitude has been taken from you and has been given to them. So it's almost like if they could transfer your attitude or your emotion, then it makes your listener feel the same thing you're feeling, which is not really what we're looking for. Because when you're communicating, you're using tone, you're not trying to make your listener feel like you feel. You're trying to show them how you feel. So it's a very subtle difference, but transfer implies that it's kind of being carried from you to that person so that they end up feeling the same way or thinking the same way that you do.
what about convey?
Whereas,
Yeah.
but convey is also about carrying something from one place to another, but it doesn't imply that at the end of that process, the person is the same as you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
more like present or represent, actually. So
Perfect.
these elements represent your attitude, emotion, and intention to your listener. That would kind of work.
Yeah. And another thing is
So a rapport, we would usually say it without pronouncing the T because it's from French.
rapport. Okay.
Rapport, building rapport means forming a kind of an easy, friendly relationship.
Easy, friendly relationship. Okay.
Yeah. Um, so it's like it's harmonious. It's so if you've got good rapport with your colleague, it suggests that you and your colleague can work without too many challenges. You're kind of friendly with each other. It doesn't necessarily mean that you love each other, but you in common, or you might just get along well when you're doing your job.
So it means that
Um,
there are two colleagues and they might, I don't know, support each other emotionally, but not romantically. Yeah.
yeah, it's not even support. It's just that you know, you don't tend to have conflict or you don't have misunderstanding. You've got a good, you know, positive set of interactions that you have with that person. So one of the things that they talk about when you're a teacher is building rapport with your class and across your class. So often having some friendly exchange early on, people will trust each other more, they'll speak more openly, um, than if you just start talking about your topic.
Great, I got it. Perfect. So yeah.
And it's a weird thing because we almost always use these kinds of physical metaphors. You build rapport, you establish a rapport. Um,
Establish and physical is physical,
yeah, it's like building, establishing,
like a building. Okay.
um, but it's also
Building.
something you might have. You might have rapport with somebody else or not.
So build rapport. Okay.
So if you're kind of creating it, you're building it. If you're establishing it, you're starting out on that process of getting along well with somebody.
So what is the difference
Uh,
between build and establish? Establish is starting, and what about building?
yeah. So establishing is at the beginning of the process. Building is so if you think of the establishment of something as is laying the foundations for it, whereas building it is the actual process of putting it together. So they're very similar in this case.
Yeah,
But
but
building doesn't have the sense of beginning, which establishment does.
perfect. Yeah, got it. Got it. And let us go to this one. So the role of discourse to law and other social cultural processes. Oh yeah, let me ask you